What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna tell you about the history of the I.O and Seven. So in this season they're just all fighting because Jones left the I.O. I don't know why they just wanna fight just to get Jones back onto their team. Like, it's just weird. Can we play Candy Parkour while I talk to you guys? So the one thing So I'm going to be telling you first of all about the Seven. So the Seven, for the first time ever you would have seen the Seven is in Chapter 1, Season 4. That's when the first Seven character was introduced. What's his name again? The Visitor. The Visitor. So he flew a rocket, because he wanted to know about the island. So everybody thought like, oh no, the Seven is bad, oh no, like, all that. He wanted to save the island so the threats will just be gone, So there's no threats. And so, yeah. And then in Chapter 1, Season X, and another one was introduced, the Scientist. The Scientist was a type of man that really much wants to know what the rocket got to do with the island and all that. But like any endangered items or something coming to the island, and then the scientist might try helping the island, because he won't be able to. Wait, he can live in space. No, because has oxygen. Oh, I don't. So, then another one was introduced that season, Paradigm. Paradigm was actually part of the singularity skin that was in Chapter 9. She's actually part of that. So then she transformed into Paradigm. Then Paradigm went off for like this type of long journey home. She had to go to a long journey home. And so that's how we can't see her just now. Maybe around more of this season we might see her. Okay, next up is Foundation. Foundation is the leader of the Seven. He he tries to help, like he's leading the group. He's leading the group, and he's like telling them to do something. So, for example, the Foundation had to flip the island, so the Cube Queen will no longer be on the Chapter 3 island. That's what happened on the end of the season. Then, when Jones met the Foundation, then Jones had to leave the I.O. because he needed help, and he needed help by the Foundation. So, sorry about that. He needed help by the Foundation because he didn't really like the I.O. They didn't really. Well, he did. He liked the job, what he had, but it's just that he needed something to protect him in case of danger. So then, 2 more characters came out this season: the Origin, what I'm wearing now, and the Imagined. The Imagined, everybody is like Imagine is trying to tell to the Foundation to the scientist, I think, her true story, what happened. and so and that's why the Imagined is trying to do everything for the Seven so they would believe her, because they don't believe what's happening to what happened to her normal life. And then the Origin, the one that I'm wearing now. So the Origin, he is like, he was part of the Cube Queen. He was the Cube King. But then, whenever he noticed that the Cube King was destroyed by the map, she was flipped over and destroyed by water. And then the Origin had to leave the area, had to leave being the king of cubes, because all the cubes were gone, all the sideways monsters were gone, everything was gone from his thing what he was doing. So then he needed to find something else, and he found about the Seven. So then he joined the Seven's group. A lot of people noticed him in like the leaks that he's coming part of the Seven, but nobody knew that he was part of the Cube Queen. That he was part of the Cube King. Nobody knew about that. So he was actually he just turned into Part 7. And he was looking over every island that was getting destroyed by war. And he said that and you're gonna know a lot about the Origin whenever you see his team, like his music pack on page 9. You can know a lot more about him. So yeah, that's all of the 7. That's basically all. I'm not really a big person. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. The 7, at Season X, the final rocket launch was actually good because they're trying to help the 0 point out of threats. They didn't want it to be in like any threats to come, but then that didn't work. That the Cube Queen actually tried to do it, but then she failed because she was so dumb that she didn't know that she couldn't touch water, or else she'd be demolished. So that's all about the 7. Now onto the I.O. So the I.O, they're just at first everybody saw the first I.O character, well, Jones. Yeah, he was part of one, and in Chapter 2, Season 2, he's calling somebody called Janice, and that was actually Sloan. So everybody didn't know Jones in Chapter 2, Season 2. They're just like, who is this guy? Who is he? What is his real job? What is he doing? Everybody was saying it like that. But then everybody knew that he's a part of the I.O. So then this is what happened. Chapter 2, Season 7. No, Chapter 2, Season 6. Jones left the I.O. because of the 7. Because the 7 was they were gonna lead him to victory. And then Chapter 2, Season 7, came Sloan and a lot more characters. But the only main person we knew was Sloan because she was like helping us on everything about what's it called, on the mothership. But then she betrayed us, so that's, yeah, she betrayed us. So then, and she betrayed us. One thing she betrayed us on is because she knew that we were part of the Seven. She wanted us part of the I.O, but then we were part of Seven. So, because she thought we were part of I.O, but then she was actually destroying the mothership for no reason. Well, actually, it was a good reason. Because, like, the mothership might have stuff. No, but the one thing is that the mothership was actually good to us. Because because the mothership everybody found out that the mothership didn't take the 0 point. The mothership pushed the 0 point under the map, and the foundation was in it, so he got thrown into the water. Then that's how he went into Gotham City, and yeah, then he went to Gotham City, comic book. He went out of the loop, but then the night Batman came into the loop, and he was so confused. Oh yeah, and Superman. He was part of the Seven. So, okay. Chapter 2, Season 8. Chapter 2, Season 8, the Cube Queen arrives. Everybody knew her. Everybody knew her, like, at the middle of the season. Then everybody had everybody gotten her. Live event started. The live event was all about her trying to destroy the reality, trying to take everything. Then like the scientist put took all the loopers and put them into his cage. Then a cinematic happens that the I.O cajones and try to paralyze him, so he'll be back into the set, not to the I.O.'s area. And chapter 2, season 2. No, chapter 2, season 1. Everybody knew what's happening. The I.O are trying to do everything to us, to destroy us. Everything they're trying to do. And chapter 2, season 2, war happens. And in this war, guys, leave this video if you don't want spoilers what's gonna happen at the end of the season. Okay, so, but the Seven are gonna take over the entire map, just leaving the fortress and the command cavern. So and it might be robot and monster. Alright, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you all will know more about it. Leave a comment if you want more. If you want more videos of me, and write down and write building if you want a building video, or if you want write down story if you want a story video about the end of the season, or whatever you want. Maybe some games with my friends. Write down games. Alright, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys really enjoyed, and bye!